In this video, I'm going to share the best morning stretches for multiple sclerosis. But before we do, I'm DeTracey. This channel is Women Thriving with MS, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe below. Also, if you're a woman living with MS, be sure to check out the Facebook group, the private one below, and get access right away to join. I'm going to share with you 3 key stretches that I do in the morning as part of my regular morning routine. Plus, if you hang in there, I'm going to share a couple other quick strategies as well. Okay, so the first one that we're going to do is on the floor. As you can see, I'm here in, it looks like a living room. It's actually my office space. I have a sofa and a carpet on the ground. You can use a yoga mat. This is just my morning routine, and I am fully mobile. So you're going to have to decide if these exercises will work for you or not. So what I do is I'm just sitting on my, you can see my feet are there. I'm just sitting on my feet. So if you were to see it this way, I could show it to you also this way. And then what I do is I bring one leg forward. So from this side, you're going to see this. I'm going to move my leg out of the way so you can see. So it's just like that. And I'm going to lean into that leg. So this leg's here too, but I just wanted you to see where it is. Okay. And then I just actually pull it close into my body here, and I push down. So I'm going to turn around so you can see what that looks like on this side. Yeah, there we go. That's probably better, hey? And I'll just move here so you can see my whole body if possible. There we go. And I just push down on the leg, and I hold it in this position for about 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, I'm speeding up here, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And then you release. So you're going to feel the tension in here. The purpose of that is to, when you are in a position where you have spasms in the morning time or at night when you're trying to sleep, you want to make that tight and then loosen it up. And it's kind of nice actually to, it's kind of a bonus here, to massage afterwards. And that just helps loosen it up if you have the capacity to massage your legs. So you're going to do that for one leg, and then you're going to just flip over to the other leg and do the same thing. So I'll just move this way so you can see it again from this angle. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Now, if that's too much, you can apply, first of all, you can apply as much or as little pressure as you want when you're in that position doing that. And if you want, you could actually start with just 10 seconds on either side. But the key is to do it three times. The key is to do it 3 times on each side. So do one side, then do the other, then back to this one, then back to that one. So if it's better for you to just do 10 seconds and do 3 rounds of each, fantastic. Now, I'm not an athletic instructor or an exercise instructor. I'm just sharing with you my own personal exercises that I do in the morning. So I'm just sharing with you the ones that I do in the morning that help get me going. The next one, number 2, is one of my favorites. I love it. It just feels so good. So let's see if I can cue myself up and you'll be able to see this one. I've got okay. So your legs are just laying down flat, and you're just laying down like this. Oh, good. I can see myself. That's a good thing. All right. And what you're going to do is you're going to rotate your legs away from yourself like this. Okay, so see, I've got them up like this, and I'm just moving them over to the floor on that side. And then what I'm doing is my arms, which are here, are stretched out. So my arms are stretched out like a starfish. My legs are like this. I move it over to that one side, and then I turn my head to this hand here, right, which is just stretched out, and I count to 60. Okay? And then I do the other side. So I roll my legs this direction towards the camera, and I turn my head away this direction. So the way that my legs are facing this way, my head turns the opposite direction. So I do a 60-second stretch on that side in my starfish arm position with my head away the opposite direction of my knees, right? And let's try the other way again, just to remind you. So then if I move my knees away from the camera, then my head is going to go towards the camera. It's the opposite direction. Whoops, I'm going to have to slide over to get down there. There we go, into that space. Okay, so I'm going to hold this for 60 seconds. 1, 2, and I'm not going to count you all the way through, but I do that. I count to 60, and then I move my legs this way, and I move my head away, and I do that for 60 seconds. And what I find that's quite remarkable with that particular exercise is it really helps the back, stretch out my back. I find I get a sore back quite often, particularly when I'm standing. So doing it sitting down and also holding it in a position for 60 seconds seems to make a big difference. Now I'm going to show you a little trick here as part of this that I find very helpful. And it's something I learned in one of the yoga classes that I took. I don't really take a lot of yoga now. Some of it doesn't work for me anymore, but it can be very handy. So let's see if I can get maybe a little closer to the camera and try this, or no, further away. Okay, here we go. So what I do here is I hold on to my knees and I just roll just a tilt. So you can see my bum is coming up a little bit off the ground, and then I put it back and I roll the other way. Now, with balance, you're going to have to see if this is possible for you to do, but I do it a few times. And the purpose of doing this exercise, breathing is good too, is to massage the little kidneys. Yeah, love those little kidneys. I just find that massaging that area doesn't happen very often, so it's easier to do when you're on the floor. Okay, so here is exercise number 3. Now this one, I like to do it just on the edge of my sofa, but you can do it in a chair, which is probably better. If we were to do it this way, I'm sitting on my sit bones right on the edge of the sofa, right? So I don't have my butt. My back isn't leaning against anything. I'm keeping my back straight, and I'm putting my hands on my knees like this, like that. And what I'm doing is I am sucking my stomach in like a letter C, you know? And actually I'm breathing out while I'm doing it. So I breathe in, and then I sucking it in like a C, trying to push the back out as hard as I can, and then pushing the back out this way, and my head is going up. I can feel a nice, don't be very gentle with yourself, but I'm pushing my neck, my head back. I have control though, and you know, my throat is moving forward. So let me show you. So it's like the opposite. This is the C going in this way, and this is I'm doing the opposite, right? It's like the yin and the yang, balancing it out. So I'll show it to you from the front, and then I'll show it to you again from the side. So if I'm doing it this way, I'm tucking my neck under, tucking my head in, pushing my stomach backwards, breathing, and then out. Feels so good. And I'm doing that several times. I'm doing it like at least 3 times. So let me show you this way again. I'm a little crammed here in this position, so it's a little tight, but we'll do it anyway. Okay, so breathe in, out. Again. Breathe in. Out. One more. In. Out. With the C. In. So that is building core strength, so that when you are standing and walking or moving while you're standing, you can build up strength in your core, which helps you with your balance so that you can move more easily and have more stability. All right, so as promised, I have one more exercise that I want to share with you. This is the bonus one. And this is a stretching one that I really like as well. It's similar to laying on the ground, but let's say that you can't lay on the ground, that's too difficult, but it's easier for you to sit here ideally on a sofa on the edge again, is to reach your arm behind. I'm going to move my arm a little further out than I normally would, just so you can see it, but normally I'd have it behind here. And what I do is I twist into it. So I twist towards it. I turn my head facing my arm. The other hand is on my knee for balance. So I twist in and I hold that for 30 seconds. Again, you could start with 10, build to 20, and then 30. So I'll just do 10 for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I do the other side. So I'm going to move my hand over to this side. I'm going to put my arm behind me. I'm put it here so you can see it. And right here on the sofa. And then I'm going to twist again my body towards it so that my eyes are looking at my hand. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let me show this to you at another angle so that you can see it. So I've got my hand here on my leg, on my knee, just resting. And then I'm putting my arm here, right? And again, I'm going to stretch just so you've got a closer view of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you can do that up for 30 seconds, and I do each side 3 times. The key is 3 times for each side. So that's the bonus stretch. Write your comments below and let me know what you think of which of those 3, or actually 4, which one works for you best. If you can do all 4, fantastic. I find it just helps my body so much in the morning, especially when I'm a little sore and I get out of bed. You could, of course, do the laying down one in bed, so that's very possible. So I'm Jen DeTracey. This is the Women Thriving with MS channel. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe below. Like, share, comment. And if you're a woman living with MS, be sure to sign up for the private group that I have below. The link is there, and I will see you soon.